So here's my Sprint 1 project. For my language that I had to learn, I decided to do Java, and the program that I decided to code is just a number guessing game. So the idea is that the program um, finds a random number from 1 to 100, and then the user is just trying to progressively get closer and closer to that number until they finally guess it. So when they make a guess, the program tells them if they need to guess higher or lower, and then they just follow those instructions until they finally get it. And while all this is happening, the program keeps track of the time that it takes them, and then also how many guesses they do it in. And so there's this little high score that keeps track of the fastest time and also the fastest score. And so after each time they play the game, it shows how fast they did it and in how many guesses they did it and if they beat any records. Um, I'll just go ahead and run the program right here. So as you can see, we have a little welcome message to the guess the number game, and then try to guess a number between 1 and 100 in as few attempts as possible. And then the menu just has three options. One is to play, the second is high scores, so you can either view the high scores or you can reset them back to the default 99, 99. And then the third option is to quit. So I'll show you real quick the high scores. Right now it's the default. So the best time is 99 seconds and the least number of guesses is 99 guesses. So we'll go ahead and play it now. So the random number has been selected. Press enter when you are ready to begin. So now that I pressed enter, the stopwatch has begun. And so I'll just try and figure out the secret number here. Oh, there we go. So here it says, congratulations, you got it in 5 guesses, and it took me 13 seconds to find it. So since it was at default, both of those are new records, new high scores. So 13 seconds is a new fastest time, nice job, and 5 guesses is a new record, great work. So we can also see that in the high scores. We'll view it. So as you can see, best time 13 seconds, and least number of guesses is 5 guesses. But if you just want to reset that for whatever reason, you can go to high scores and then reset high scores. And then as you can see, it reset back to the default. And then of course the quit option. Honestly, the code, it's pretty basic. I should have done it in a few more classes just to keep it more clear and concise. But I mean, it works. So here's the main menu, and it's asking for the user choice. So if the user choice is 1, then it runs a program because that's the play option. If it's number 2, then it displays the high scores or removes them. It clears it if that's what you want, and then 3, it just breaks the loop, and then it's over. So we'll look at the run function. So basically, we get the random number, and then here's where the stopwatch begins, and this is the game loop that just goes over and over until you find out what it is. So if you guess less than the number, it tells you to guess higher, and if you guess higher than the number, then it tells you to guess lower, until finally, congratulations, you got it in however many guesses you needed. And then there the stopwatch ends and then gives you your score in seconds, and all the while you were keeping track of all the guesses. So this is just seeing if you beat the time high score. So you take it from the file in this chunk of code, and then you check to see if what your last score was beats what it was previously. And then if it was, then it replaces it, and if not, then it just leaves it as the same. The same thing happened for the guesses in this function. And then here we're just displaying it, so we get it from the list and then we store it into, we get it from the file and then store it into lists. And then here we retrieve the high score, and then here we display it for them to see. And then clear high score, we just open the file and then clear it and reset it to the default values as time 99 seconds and the score is 99 guesses. But that's pretty much my code. Thanks.